as I was recalibrating. It's really common for people who are spiritually attuned or very empathic to have like migraines or like a lot of sick days when you're a kid, because we just get so overwhelmed by the senses around us. So if you are someone who feels like you're really healthy, but you were like really sick as a kid, but no one's really sure why you were so sick as a kid, yeah, take a look and see if maybe it was an energetic situation that you didn't have anyone to mentor you through the process of being so open and receptive. And usually if you get like, feeling like toothpicks are stabbing through your head, you think it's a bad thing and you want to fend off whatever's causing it. And it's actually letting you know it's time to relax and align because amazing stuff is coming in. Okay, so actually that is a beautiful segue to cord cutting, because as we talked about on Monday's session, cord cutting is about enhancing and magnifying all connections of love and releasing the power behind the non-love connections. There are people who think in order to be an evolved being, you need to be only have very evolved emotions. And sometimes we get that backwards in our mind. In order to be someone who is spiritually evolved, I'm going to stop feeling emotions. But then you're not being true to yourself. If you really have an emotion, to deny it is not a highly spiritually evolved thing. That is a personally repressive way of behaving. Certainly, as we become more evolved, we want to be more emotionally neutral, less reactive. The more you are reactive to things going on, something happens, oh, I'm angry. The more you're reacting to something, you're not necessarily feeling your true emotion. It's more like a knee-jerk response. So as you become more emotionally neutral, you don't stop feeling, you just stop being auto-reactive. And when you think about this, like, couples in marriage counseling, when they go in and they sit with a therapist, they're like, oh, he always does this. She never does that. She always does this. Whenever I do this, she automatically does that. She's like, they're talking about reactions. They're not talking about their true feelings. Their true feelings are, I'm going to give, just an example, non-existent example. A couple's true feelings might be, I love this person and I feel very hurt because I don't feel like we're connected. I feel like I'm rejected every time I open my mouth. But what they express to the therapist is, this person always, this person never, because they're talking about the external auto instinct reaction as opposed to what's really happening on the inside. And then the good therapist gets them from where they are to connecting with what they are feeling on the inside. And from there, they have an honest discussion of what they want out of their relationship and their lives. So this is why we become emotionally neutral. If you're emotionally neutral, you don't live in that auto reaction. And when you think about it, when you're automatically reacting to things, you're giving away all of your energy and all of your power, not necessarily towards something that you really believe. When you are emotionally neutral, you have the ability to look inside and say, what do I really think? What do I really feel? What is it that my belief system, what is it that my persona carries into this and wishes to relate? This is where cord cutting is very powerful, because it gets rid of that negative auto response, and allows you to really look and say, what is it that I believe? It also takes the relationship away from the falseness of the superficial connection, which can be really draining. I think I told you all in the past about this corporate person that I had to work with. My hair it is so dry here where I am. My hair is like static. I have really fine hair and it's just free floating like I'm in a Tesla ball. So excuse me that my hair is just driving me nuts. I think I'll try to braid it or something before the next live stream. So anyway, this woman, we had to work together, but we came from totally different backgrounds. She had all the power and all the authority, but I was the one with the genius, the inspiration who was creating the program. And like, she had to sign off on anything. So she wanted to know what she was signing off on, but it was like beyond her ability to understand the work that I was creating. This was when I went into healthcare facilities and redesigned their food service. So her ego was really hurt. And she started making a lot of trouble. You know, she nearly destroyed this entire multi-healthcare facility program that was, going to help thousands of people eat well, and thousands and thousands of people. And so I sat and I did a cord cutting ceremony, and then we went in for a meeting. Everyone was neutral, and we're able to start over and go forward. So cord cutting is really very powerful. But remember, you never sever love. Love can only be amplified. The caveat with cord cutting is if you're severing non-love and your total relationship is non-love, then you have no energy to your relationship. At which point you either choose to have no relationship, or you may be trying to find connections where there's really nothing worthwhile to connect with. And that can be a disconcerting situation. I've had that where someone who's very dear to my heart, our relationship had become toxic. And I did a cord cutting ceremony, and then I had to separate from this person who was dear to me because there was nothing there. And if we had stayed together, the toxic connections would have returned. So cord cutting doesn't automatically make everything better. It makes everything honest and clean, pure. As with anything from spirit, you need to really sit and think about, what is this now? What am I receiving? Be open to it, to present itself in whichever way it will. Okay. So in the tradition of cord cutting, and really you can go into any belief system around the world, anytime in history, and there's some sort of equivalent of cord cutting ceremony somewhere in there. Traditionally with cord cutting, you go to a place where you can feel neutral. And by neutral, what I mean is you're not responsive. You're within yourself. A place where you feel safe. It may be a sacred ceremonial fire. And this is in meditation. You can also do it in physical life. If you have a beautiful place where you can go to and feel very safe, then you're just amplifying the effect. So you go to a place where you feel safe in your mind, and allow yourself to become very neutral. You call whomever it is you wish to alter your connection with, and you have a ceremony in which you may talk with them, or you may just call them, acknowledge their existence. It's called cord cutting because we have these connections, and When you're ready, you look in your hand. It doesn't matter which hand. Usually it's the hand, if you're right-handed, it's your right hand. If you're left-handed, your left hand. And there will be an implement there. It might be, for me, I generally have this big flaming sword, but that's me. I have a friend whose mother was a seamstress, and he spent his childhood helping her sewing and watching her sew. So he saw the power of the tiny sewing scissors. He looks in his hand, there's sewing scissors, just as effective as my big flaming sword. I've seen people look in their hand, there's lightsabers, there's pinking shears, there's it will be what is meaningful for you. So don't predetermine what will be in your hand. Whatever is in your hand is what's in your hand. And when you're done, you will know how to store it, how to sheath it for future times. Some people put it in their heart. They sheath it in their heart. This is like an Archangel Michael kind of energy if you do that. That means your heart then knows how to carry this ceremony, this energy into your daily life, which is really powerful. Then you know to listen to your heart and let your heart cut cords for you. Some people sheath it in their back. Some people just kind of goes into their hand, or a little altar shows up, they place it on there. So you don't predetermine. You will know in the moment when it's time to put away your sword. You'll know what to do with it. And no matter what the implement, I always call it a sword, but whatever it is, I just call it a sword. I've done cord cutting ceremonies quick, in under 3 minutes, just sitting in my car, getting ready to go in for a meeting, or, I've done them in 20 seconds when I'm between clients, and I want to make sure that I'm giving all of me for a full connection to each client. I do a cord cutting. And so, it doesn't have to be a big, long, hour-long meditation. Once you get used to it, it can be like, bam, okay. So, sorry, we're going to get some friends here in a moment to guide us on a meditation. So, while I'm talking, all of you feel welcome to feel relaxed, well oxygenated, open up, let the top of your head feel light and airy and tingly, and let your feet feel relaxed, and just think about flowing, loving thoughts, because some loving beings, masking who's coming in. The Council of Archangels are going to come in and guide us on a cord cutting ceremony. So when you do cord cutting, you can just do it in the moment where you are right now, because we always have energy. If you wish to cord cut someone, who's deep in your life, but it's not okay, for me, between clients, or, going to bed at night, I don't need the energy of the day on me, so I'll do a quick cord cutting. That's casual. But if you want to do the full proper ceremony, then you can do a meditation where you go to the safe place. Some people, like I said, go to a sacred fire circle, which can be in whatever environment you want. The Bardo, the Twilight Realm, is a great place for cord cutting. It's also a great place for discussing soul contracts and rewriting soul contracts. Or this is the Twilight Realm. It's the land between physical and energetic, the land between everywhere. And if you go to the Bardo, most people see it like you're on a mountaintop, so high up you're almost in the stars, and it's eternally twilight. It's eternally dusk. When you are in the Twilight Realm, the Bardo, like I said, most people see it as a mountaintop, but however it appears to you is how it appears. When you're in the twilight realm and you call out, whomever or whatever you call to is contractually obligated to show up. If you call a person who's in your life to show up, that person may or may not remember later. Like they may not, in their 3D life, know that they were called to this. But their higher self, their soul self, knows. And I've had times where I've done a cord cutting with someone, and later they'll tell me, like, I had a dream about us, and I just want to tell you, I want things to be like this way or that way, and everything they'll say is exactly what we discussed in the bardo. Now, when you call someone to the bardo, you can say or do whatever you want. If you want to like scream and rant and rave and vent, go ahead. If you want to hear also what they have to say, you can, because what you will get back is not their daily life response, but their soul level response. The thing you want to be aware of is if there's someone that you're having a lot of trouble with and you get their soul level response, the soul level response may agree with you on things and apologize. That may make you feel like, oh, maybe I can have a great relationship with this person. And you do all this cord cutting, and then you go to life and you're like ready to embrace them and have all that energy reconnect right away. That's you undoing all the work you did. Because in the 3D world, this person and you don't have a healthy relationship, but on their higher self, their soul level self is in a healthier place. So you're relating to that self, but then you come back and you have to relate to this self. So always make sure you take care of yourself first and foremost. If what's coming to you makes you feel less than yourself, then you can cut it, you can heal yourself, clean the situation. I hope that makes sense. I think I just took a simple thing and made it complicated. If you just get yourself in a safe place and cut the cords. Okay. I'm going to take a moment. I'm not sure. God, what is my hair doing today? I'm not sure how long the Council of Archangels will be with us. And you never know, they might bring in some friends or there might be a swap out, but I think they're going to come in and stay for a while. So you'll see me go into a trance, and then they'll come through, they'll lead the meditation. When they are done with the meditation, they will say farewell, and then I'll need a moment sort of come back to myself. So while I am going into the trance state, feel welcome to close your eyes and sort of let yourself relax. And what you can do is feel like you have a funnel coming down to your head, and let love flow in through that funnel and fill you and flow through your being. And you can send love out through your heart. Or whatever else works for you. I do want to tell you, during this meditation, while the Council of Archangels are speaking through me, they or some of your other guides may appear to you and say things that are specific for you. This happens sometimes. So the way they speak may not be with words in your ear. It may be feelings, it may be images, it may be memories rising up, or it may be feeling like someone saying to you, this is for you, or listen to this, or, it can be any which way it comes in. So be receptive and open to whatever comes to you. And whatever comes to you, embrace it. Don't immediately say, oh, that's my imagination, whatever. Or if you do immediately say, oh, that's my imagination, know that that's your response to truth coming to you. So value your immediate response, because that's now the indicator that lets you know, oh, wait, it is true. So if something comes in that makes you feel great, and you're like, oh, that's just me, go, oh, good. That's how I know that was real. Awesome. And then go forward accepting that it was real. Okay. When you do a cord cutting, you can pre-plan whom you want to do the ceremony with, or you can go there and do a calling out of whatever energy you want more of or less of. So you can say, if there's anyone who's bringing anxiety to my daily life, I call you to me. Or if there's someone specific, I'm calling my spouse or my sibling or my manager to me. Or if you're like, I need more love in my life, so I call anyone who can help me amplify love in my life. Whatever it is you call to, that's what will show up. Sometimes more shows up. You may call your spouse and find that other people that you have historically in your life had a similar relationship with will also show up. And then when you cord cut, you're not just cord cutting whatever the issue is, you're cord cutting your lifelong pattern of this issue. So be open to whatever. And if your guides come to you while we're speaking and they take you on a little side journey, go with them. Whatever is happening, go with it. Don't argue with it. Even if it's not what I'm giving or what we're giving, go with what comes to you. Always. Okay. You'll be glad. All right. Let's get ready. Just need a moment to get myself ready. You can take a moment to breathe and fill yourself with love. Good evening, our blessed children. We are so pleased to be here with you today. We send love and warm greetings of joy to each of you. Feel this arrive in your heart and spread through your being. Our host discusses with you the joy and the power of the cord cutting ceremony. This is truly a powerful tool for you to have in your belt. We suggest that you practice this often and feel how releasing the connections that are not love can make your life open to receive greater love, harmony, and joyous being. Cord cutting can be done in tandem with the oneness blessing, with Po'ohonohono, with any ceremony that brings love into your heart and makes you feel that you are one with all that is goodness. You may cord cut and then perform your prayers or ceremonies and feel how much greater the ease of your being is. And now we will guide you. Breathe in. Breathe out with slow, steady breaths. If you wish to yawn, that is good. That is releasing. And just breathe and relax. You have no cares, no worries, no concerns, just your breath and the love of your angels. Your guardian angels are each with you now, as are your guides. And we are sending emissaries to each of you. Remember, we do not live with time. So whenever you watch this, it is now, and we are with you. Breathe and relax. Imagine yourself. Imagine yourself in a great cloud. This cloud is warm and comfortable, filled with beautiful light, energy. You may fly through this cloud as you wish, as though you are swimming through the water, but you're in a cloud. Or you may rest on the cloud as though it's your sofa, a very comfortable place to repose. And you look around you. You see, as you wave your fingers through this cloud, lights appear and colors. You can play in this cloud or relax and enjoy the colors and the lights and the energy as it's flowing and flickering through this cloud. You realize with great comfort and joy that this cloud is not just a playpen, it is a vehicle rising upward. You feel yourself going upward with this cloud giving you support and entertainment, much joy as you rise up. You may wonder to yourself, how do I know I am rising up? Because you are feeling lighter, you're feeling more airy as you rise up. You rise up and feel more light and airy, as though your entire body is your crown chakra, all tingly and light, with the energy flowing, and you feel your chakras very light within you, animated. You feel this cloud. This cloud is sharing its light with you, and both of you are floating upward, becoming more light, more comfortable, more floating. You look at your body and you see your body is not even so physical anymore. Your body is very light. The edges of you are undefined. You're very light and tingly as you float upward with your cloud rising, rising up. You look at yourself and feel almost as though you are becoming one with the cloud. You are so light, amorphous. You are just energy floating. This cloud rises up to a place between places, a place where there is no physical, there is no energetic. It is all and nothing. The land in eternal twilight, where from there you can see everything if you had time to look. You and your cloud arrive in the twilight realm, and you look up in the distance, and you can see the grand vista of all and everything, all around you in all directions. And here you are in your sweet little between place, gazing. Maybe some places or beings call your attention as you are here in the safe land of Bardo, looking out upon all and everything. You may feel connected to one element or another. You may feel connected to all. But you feel very safe and light, very energized. You are in your core of power, your core of your being, for you have given yourself to purity, that which exists in your most sacred spark of yourself. And you feel how good you are, how wonderful you are, because you are your pure being, your very light, spark self within yourself. You realize you are deserving of all that is great and lovely. Love, kindness, joy. These are the vibrations that resonate within your spark being that normally resides in the core of yourself. But in this very light, energetic place, your spark being is able to present itself. Value yourself. This is your true being, a spark of love that resides within you. Everything else is shell and experience, challenges, layers. But this spark of love, joy, delight, when you remove all the weights, this is the you that is left, the beauty that is you. Connect with yourself. Love yourself. Value, appreciate yourself. If you wish to remain in your spark form, you are welcome to. If you wish to change to any other form, you are welcome to. We think you will find your shape will just be as it wishes, and you are welcome to relax and fall into this experience. Enjoy. You see how beautiful you are when you are your pure being. This is the beauty that is you. This is the you that we see when we look upon you. We value you. We love you. We acknowledge and appreciate you and are grateful to be in your acquaintance. There is one person, place, memory, situation that you wish to call here today to realign your energy of connection. Call out, and this being or place or person shall appear. Call out. As that whom you called comes forward, you may speak with them or just look at them. Whatever you wish, it shall be. And now, look into your hand. You will find your instrument to cut. Feel this instrument in your hand, the weight of it, the shape of it, the temperature. Look upon that which you will cut. Raise your arm high and cut the cords between you. Cut, cut and cut and cut. You may cut all around your body, all around that which you called, cut wherever you like. And you see love is automatically enhanced and non-love cords return to their source. Your energy returns to you to be healed and absorbed, and their energy returns to them to do with as they wish. cut and cut and cut. If there's anything or one else you wish to call to help this ceremony be more complete, feel more complete in your mind and your heart, you may do so. Call forward whomever else is along for this release. Also look upon them and cut and cut and cut. Allow your energies to be amplified with greater love or released, absorbed, and healed. Now look upon those you have cut. You see them with fresh eyes, fresh heart. Do not react to them. Just look upon them like they are something or someone new you have possibly never experienced before. Curiosity. Remain emotionally neutral. If they try to reconnect with anything that is not currently connected, reject it, send it back. Do not let their tendrils come into you. You are here in your core of power. You have the ability to shield and reject anything that is not of love. Look within your being. How do you feel? What are your thoughts and emotions connected with this new relationship? Do you wish to talk with these that you have just performed a ceremony with? Do you wish to connect with them any more in the here and now? Or do you just wish to connect with yourself? Observe yourself, resonate with yourself with the wonders that you have just performed and how good or powerful you feel in the moment. And when you are ready, you may release those that you have called so they may return to their proper place. And when you are ready, you may sheath your cutting implement however you wish. And before you do anything else, we wish you to open your heart and call to whichever guide of yours is ready to appear most quickly, be it your guardian angel, your higher self, another angel or guide, member of your soul family. Call and see who comes forward. This will be a being who has great love and empathy for you. Possibly a spirit animal, even a dragonfly or a mouse. Whoever comes, talk with this being. This being is here to help you as you go forward with your cord cuttings and your emotional growth, your self-love. This is the one that you may connect with at this stage in your growth for these services. What advice does this one have for you, words of wisdom and love. Ask this being how you may most easily connect with it, or if it will send signs to you when you are back in your normal life. Give a thank you and farewell. And this being helps you return to your cloud. And as you return to your cloud, you find yourself back in this place of swirling color and light, floating gently downward as your physical form greets you in increments, until you find yourself once again in your body, in the here and now, in this place and this time. Yet you may feel, how does your heart feel? How does your energy feel? How is your mind? How do you feel open? Do you feel clean? Do you feel good? This is our hope. Take a moment to feel as your energy returns into your body, and how does your body feel? You will notice positive changes. Your energy flow will be smoother. Tensions may have been released. Pockets of distress may be replaced with pockets of joy. Allow yourself a moment to resonate your energetic and physical beings together and feel how good it is within you. Acknowledge the spark that lives within you, the core of your true self in your body. And remember, you are love, you are light, you are a spark of joy. And with this, we give you our blessings upon you, our appreciation with love and gratitude. Mahalo, aho, namaste, blessed be. We are one. Okay. Well, I think that's it. Thank you. Thank you all very much for joining us. Um, drink plenty of water, and thank you. Thank you all. I love you. Thank you. Bye.